Hello there. Hey. It's working. Alright. Well, we got stuff. We have stuff to do. Quite a bit of stuff. Well, let's see how much we can get done. Checking, test. Sound? Is there sound? Yes, there's sound. Alright, hi kitty. Oh yes, I love you too, bud. Alright. So, the Kazakura. Looking for advice on ancient Doman customs. We've been working on this for a while, kind of quietly. Oh, Peter, I did not see you there. Hey there. Sorry, I was lost in thought. I have been considering the possibility of reviving an old Dolman tradition, a memorial service for the deceased, to be precise. In years gone by, Dolmans would honor the souls of departed kin by sending floating lanterns into the sky, as known as Tunta Okuri. It was until the Galileans took over. Religious rites are strictly forbidden, particularly those that could be performed within the safety of one's own home. Being born after the invasion, I've never experienced this myself. Restoring this custom would be another step to bring Doma closer to its former glory. I would certainly benefit from the wisdom of older generations who remember the observance of Tentoric Ukuri. Did you say Tentoric Ukuri? Many a years have we held one of those. Master Sakura and Nairagi, what brings the two of you here? Well, I'd come here myself if he hadn't followed me. I cannot seem to escape this cantankerous curmudgeon. You're some nerve, Paper Tiger. As I recall, you were the one that followed me. Kazakura, you wish to know a Totoro Uruki? Perhaps the reminiscence of an old man would be of some use on this occasion. As the name suggests, it involves sending lanterns up to the heavens. It's a chance to say our final farewells to the spirits of the dead as they embark on their journey into the hereafter. The lanterns float on the wind ever upward to light the way. The more they are and the higher they fly, the more they are and the higher they fly, the happier all the souls will be. Our dead friends will have the time of their lives. I can only imagine how enchanting that must be. Would you be able to hold the ritual anywhere near here? Well, yes, I know just the place. The pavilion in the garden would be ideal, as it overlooks the one river. We wouldn't want the lanterns falling on anything flammable now, would we? That reminds me, where are we going to get all these guiding lights? Hello, are you so absent-minded you forgot about me already? Making paper lanterns is one of my many specialties. It's about time you said something useful. Very well, I suppose you can be trusted not to botch this entirely. But make sure you finish this while we're still around to see it. Otherwise, these floating spirits will be two more travel companions, or have two more travel companions. Kozakura, can we rely on the Shinkate to spread word of the event? Well, consider it done. The sooner we get rid of the Enclave on board, or the rest of the Enclave on board, the more help they'll be able to offer. Pieter, could you see Matsubi and Mazazuki are interested? After that, meet us at the One Garden. In the meantime, we old men will have work to do. Well, he does. I'll see what can be done to drum up support. Both of you, do your bit, and we'll do ours. Sure. Yeah, I haven't donated steadily to these guys for like months. As much as they'd let me. Well, those two certainly did not waste any time, now did they? In any case, it's only meet that we follow suit. I'll begin preparations along with the other members of the Sazekishai. Would you be so kind as to speak with the aforementioned pillars of our community? Oh, sure, leave it to me. Okay. So much to do. I'm happy at service, sir. almost gone through all of our materials here. Dr. Mitsuba, whose stall we got up and running. Yeah, and all this stuff I've done off stream, which I kind of wish I'd done on stream, but that's fine. That's neither here nor there. Well, you're just in time to try my latest dish. It's Aeolian stew. Actually, I need to talk to you. Oh, the ceremony with the lanterns. Yes, I'd love to go. Oh, I have one or two things to see to first, so I'll meet you there. Cool. Glad you're on board. So I've been steadily working up all of my off jobs, but Dancer. Unfortunately, Dancer is still the only one that's at level 80. I'm trying to get everyone else up to 80 so we can kind of have a little bit of variety going through the story. Post-game content and all. The school we built.
I can't wait to be grown up and go wherever I like. Then I'll travel all around the world. Oh, Peter, how lovely to see you. Is there something you wish to discuss?
Oh, yeah, sure. We'll talk about doing the lantern thing.
Oh, Tentora Okuri, I never thought I'd live to see another one of those. Oh, of course it'd be my pleasure to attend. Oh, this is a valuable opportunity for the children to learn our nation's rich traditions.
Helps if I have the mic on. Just now realized it was not on. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Ooh. Did a good job going. Back in the gardens that I helped build. Yeah, we worked really hard to rebuild Doma. Kind of left Ishgard in ruins, though.
Everyone, may I have your attention? Welcome to the Tentora Okuri, which will wish the souls of our kin a safe journey as they depart for the heavens. But first, let me express my appreciation to the artisans of the yard, without whom none of this would have been possible.
Thank you for the opportunity to be a part of this auspicious occasion.
There's one more person I'd wish to thank, Peter Krolinsk. He will work tirelessly for the liberation of Doma, reconstruction of the Enclave, and the reuniting of our people. We are eternally grateful.
He was a pillar of strength of the refugees during the time of Eorzea, and continues to be so here. I could spend 1,000 lifetimes singing his praises, and it'd still not be enough.
To think that we should stand as a people reunited to take part in a ritual passed down from the days of yore. Oh, my late husband and all of the other dearly departed must be smiling down upon us.
I've worked hard for this. I've spent a lot of money and time doing this. It's kind of awesome. Oh, and now we're crying. What's the matter?
It's nothing, it's just... to see you all so happy and at peace, to feel as though your lost ones here with us.
Well, maybe they are, which is all the more reason not to cry. I hardly think our dead friends had come here just to see us blubbering. And besides, this paper lanterns will not be flying anywhere if you soak them with tears. Come on now. Cheer up. Chin up.
I'm sorry. You're right.
Oh, man, it's freaking gorgeous here.
In the unfortunate absence of Lord Hien, it falls on me to oversee the Tentora Okuri. Now then, let us light the way to the heavens. Shall we stand our lanterns together?
This is touching. Who can say what the new dawn will bring for Doma, for all of us? Good stuff.
There you are, Pieter. I was hoping you'd come by. What'd you think of the Tentora Okuri? In all honesty, I'd never seen anything so beautiful. In fact, I'd say the ceremony marked a turning point in the history of Doma. Perhaps now we can move on from the tragedies of the past and look to the future. Pieter, I would like you to have this. Obviously, it's scant repayment for your kindness and generosity, but perhaps it would serve as a memento for everything we've achieved. The work of the XIV will continue. Only now that the Enclave has a means of supporting itself, we no longer need rely on donations.
No more monies for me.
I can scarce believe that this place was once little more than ruins. Where once clouds of dust blew across splintered wood and piles of debris, now stand thriving businesses, places of learning, homes where our people may grow and prosper. You've touched the lives of us all in so many ways, for you've been instrumental to the restoration of not only our country, but the pride and dignity of the Doman people. Words alone cannot express how much this means to us. However, the Shizinkai still have much to do. Our aim is to make the Enclave better than it ever has been. We hope that one day Doma can stand shoulder to shoulder with the other great civilizations of the world. Of course, if you wish to make any further contributions, we would be delighted to accept. Oh, thank you. I'll take extra monies, thank you. As always, we'll be offering gratuities for any goods. We'll be offering gratuities for any goods you're willing to provide. Even if you've only come to visit, it'd be an honor to welcome you again to our not-so-humble home. Generally, getting double market price for these items is better than selling them, I think. In most cases. Doman Enclave reconstruction is complete. When your contribution to the reconstruction of Doman Enclave is now complete. There is no further expansion. You may continue to make donations within the weekly budget. You'll still receive gratuities for items donated. The rate compared to selling at vendors has been increased.
Furthermore, you now have access to a wider selection of wares from the yard. Nice. Biodoma 5. Okay. Oh, we got more money. Oh, I need more white dye. I'll grab some more of that soon. Don't have that kind of money. Thank you so much for your contribution. We pray you'll favor us with your generosity in the future as well. Thank you so much for your contributions. We pray you'll favor us with your generosity in the future as well. Okay. Alright, let's check this other thing back here. Junkmonger. Got the cloth. Sets. Illustration, furnishing. Priori, enclave map. Yeah, any of that stuff. Okay, I think this is it. Okay, what's the cheapest material? That's $7.20. Bye, I love you, dear. So we'll start with 10,000. So 2 of those crystals. Thank you so much for the contribution. We pray you'll favor us with your generosity in the future as well. Okay, so 2 of those. These are 1,000, so let's get 4 of those. Thank you so much for your contribution. Pray you'll favor us with your generosity in the future as well. And 1 of those. Thank you so much for your contribution. We pray you'll favor us with your generosity as well. Okay. So, we need to go to North Shroud next. Was somebody else? Somewhere or another there was something for me to do. I don't remember. I think it was in the first world. I don't think it was here. All right. Oh, we have triple triad to do.
Ah, challenge Cecil to match to you. Like playing with pretty cards, Cecil does.
That's good. That's good too. Plus. I go first. We'll put this first. Oh, that's my hydrophone. The wins.
Ah, wish to win unless Cecil does not. Challenge him again, you shall.
I can try, certainly. I got the behemoth. Alright. Make sure that card east. Card decks. Yeah, we're good as is. Alright. Head over here. Grab the white die from the vendor. And we have plenty of white die. Alright. Next. Crystarium, and I think we had the other thing to do. Tempest. If I remember correctly, there was something here. Either here or near the near Yulmore. Okay, so not here. I'm just checking to see if there's anything good I could do here. All right, so she got still tied. Yep, in Tomra. Oh, so actually at Tomra. All right, well, let's head there, and then we'll continue the story on this front. Hey there, gossipy dwarf. What's up?
Hail, sinner. Have you heard about the string of thefts in Camera? Word has it they haven't had the foggiest ideas behind them. Not a clue. They've gotten desperate to find the culprit, I'm told, pointing fingers at any so much as sneeze in a suspicious fashion. Why, the next thing you know, they'll be blaming our old rivals of Turmo, the Wicked Wife. They would do that, wouldn't they? Damn those thin-bearded blighters. Listen, sinner, you go and tell them that if they try to pin down us, there'll be consequences.
All right. So one of the things I'm going to be doing as I move through this is anytime I see an extra experience, one of these things, I'm gonna hop in. Any extra experience fate. That's what I'm trying to say. Because I need to get everything leveled up. I'm most of the way there, but I'm not quite there. Like, everything's at like level 77 or 78, just about. Except I think Astrologian. Astrologian is a little below that. I mean, I don't have to guess. I can look. Yeah, Astrologian 76. Sage is also 76. Pretty much everything else is where it needs to be. 77 or higher. Hey there, date site chief. Yes, Lala bleeding ho. Oh, it's you. My apologies, sinner. Been under a bit of stress lately. Didn't have time to chat. Although, well, what do you need? Perhaps you can help. I know you welcome these sorts of requests for aid, after all. Things have gone missing. Been going missing, you see. At first, it was just the odd tool here and there, but then the thief began making off finds from the dig. Valuable finds. If you got the time, I could use some help identifying the culprit. Oh, sure. I don't like to think of it, but it's likely the thief is one of our own. Hard to access the site otherwise. And I've investigated most of the unfamiliar faces in town to no avail. I can't very well ask you to stroll up to folks and lollyhold on any crimes lately, but do you have a look around? Perhaps you could find a clue that I've overlooked. Not take anything at this point, frankly. How about the big orange circle over there? Such a frickin' cheater. Oh, I found the burnished bracelet. Maybe this glowing object has something to do with it. That's not in the spirit of the game. Oh, well, whatever. You don't look to have criminal stuff in your pack there. I think you found some manner of clue. I found a little old bracelet. Hold on, I think I've seen this before. It belongs to a young lady in the village, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, Bruni! Welcome! Now, I couldn't say how she came by such valuable trinket. Seeing as regular folk can hardly fail to notice how something of a jewel-encrusted goes missing, she'd like us not to be wondering where it's gotten right now. We'll probably find her in a panic, all the better for getting her to spill her secrets. Sure, let's do it. Yep, we are in post-Shadowbringers content. Working our way toward Endwalker. I'm well. How are you? Wife and I got to spend the day together yesterday. It was very nice. Running errands. But hey, you know what? We got to spend time together. So there you go. Gosh damn beardless son of a siding hob. Oh, where can my bloody bracelet have gone? There you go. Good. Yesterday was first therapy appointment. Oh, I hope that went well. You found it? And you're returning too. Well, bugger my beard. Thank you ever so much. It was a gift. I hate to have lost it. So, everything's good? A gift from who, you ask? You probably don't know him. He's a guard over at the dig site. I had no idea what sort of job pays so well, but it must. When we met, he was a right bastard where money was concerned. I could hardly get him to pay for my ale, but of late, he's been downright generous. In a much better mood, too. Oh, and very affectionate. Yes. Listen, these masks don't just give us beards, they also lower our voices. Focus on the bracelet, if you insist. I don't know where he got it, though. We don't do a lot of talking. And if you're that curious, you'll have to ask him. He keeps watch over the entrance day and night. But he's not a difficult man to find. Yeah, wife had, let's see. Wife had another biopsy to make sure that we got everything the last time. Hope she's good. As far as I know, she's doing well. We'll get the results later. But the last one was positive, so hopefully this one is too. Come on, let us in, let us in. Come on, you know you wanna. What I want is for you two to bugger off. I'm the watchman, not to stand here while someone annoys the piss out of me, man.
While we hold. Ah. Don't look now and not, but our very dear friend is here, and so very heavily armed, too. I'm sure he can help us settle this little dispute. Gasp! Of all the, why are you here? As if costing me my dinner wasn't enough.
Words.
How did I afford a jewel-encrusted bracelet and a watchman's salary? Well, that's none of your concern.
Just a moment.
Oh, but I have a feeling the chief will be quite concerned indeed. Doubt my words all you like, I won't be intimidated by the likes of you. You're far too tall and gangly to be a threat. Doubt my words all you want, I won't be intimidated by you. You heard me. Don't make me say it again. This proves nothing, you hear me? Nothing! Well, if I didn't know what you're accusing him of, but I'm absolutely sure he's guilty of whatever it was. More importantly, he made off with the key. After him! All right. Head to the top of Bright Cliff. Hey there, Anog. How's it hanging? We've got you cornered. Yeah. I don't think he's alone, sister. Oh dear, hasty retreat does seem to be in order. Just so. Over here, lads. That's right, surprise triplets. What now, Baldling? Look, I should be able to take on the 3 of them without too much trouble. Defeated the identical Beard Rippers. Very well, I confess, I did it. Or we did it. We took turns keeping watch while the others picked over items from the dig site and sold off to whatever seemed valuable. And we would have gotten away with it, too, if it weren't for those meddling kids, and also whoever old you are. Also you, however old you are. I just wanted to impress her. There's no chance of that now. All I have to do is grovel before the chief and hope he doesn't punish me too harshly. Something shiny and metallic has fallen to the ground. Picking up the glimmering object, she is the very key to the dig site that Anog and Kenog were so keen to obtain. fates joined. Hey there, Channels. What's up? I can scarcely believe it. It was a reckless, foolish plan, and somehow it worked. I did it. Master Chai, I believe I owe you an apology. Your plan to replenish Yulmore's fold store showed forethought and sound judgment. What's more, it's plain your time at Daedalus Stoneworks has equipped you to lead, as evidenced by the extraordinary company you keep. You, sir, are more than qualified to be the next mayor of Yulmore. I thank you for your vote of confidence, but the fact remains I'm wholly ignorant of the world of politics, which is why I would ask you to join me and grant Yulmore the benefit of your counsel. I would be honored. When the people behold these Talos, I have no doubt they'll lend you their support. It would seem Yulmore's leadership is at least in capable hands, at last. Would you not agree? Indeed, I would. Well, we should probably be heading back soon, Master Chai. After you've tinkered with the Talos and all that, Lady Chai is worried sick. All right. We head back down. The rain has stopped.
Right.
Approach the town.
Right then. Form a line and make for Yulmore.
I forgot that we got interrupted doing this last time. Invade Yulmore. This'll win me the election for sure. Giant monsters attacking. Run, everybody! It's a kaiju! It's 3 of them!
What's that noise? Wicked White! Runaway Talos!
He's gonna kill us
Call
all!
the guard!
Exactly.
Stay back! All of you!
Can't help but notice their purple outfits. Hey there, Lady Chai.
Is that...
Hey, baby.
Darling,
What was?
you're back.
Hey, baby. That's what I should have been.
But of course I'm back. You didn't see... Yes, I can't...
You done killed him.
Oh dear.
That's funny. Thank you for the healing offer, no?
Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry, my darling. It's just the sight of you filled me with such joy, I couldn't help myself.
Oh, no, it's all right, dear. I should have just come out and said what it was I was intending, instead of entrusting the task to a hastily scribbled letter.
Does that mean you'll do it?
Well, I'm here, aren't I? I mean, not that my absence signified any unwillingness, you understand? Oh, no, naught could be further from the truth. I only left to enlist the aid of the former mayor's senior advisor. And now that I have it, I believe I am ready to take office.
Oh, how wonderful!
Excellent.
Please!
She's got that weasel strength. All right. So, back to Dancer. I'm fine, I just need a moment. That's quite a reception. One master child struggles to forget. More seriously, the arrival of the Talos has seized the public's attention. Once word is spread through Yilmore, it'll be that much simpler to gather one and all so that Master Chai can make his inaugural address. No need to fret, Peter. I've never felt better. And not at all overawed by the prospect of addressing the assembled masses of Yulmore. As for where to do it, if it accommodate everyone who might feasibly wish to attend, I suppose the only place large enough would be the Emergent. Then I will go and spread word amongst your citizens, both free and bonded. They are to assemble there to meet the new mayor. You there, Kaishur, was it? Would you go and inform the residents of Gatetown and the derelicts? Oh, of course I will. Good lad. I'll let the guards know not to bar the way to Wulfri's chambers. It goes without saying I expect the Warrior of Darkness to attend, assuming he's available. Might as well see to it to the bitter end, eh? Doorman of the Crown Lift will show you up. Sure. All right, we're going to get this other mission activated here. That's case closed, then. It's a good That's case closed, then. It's a good thing you showed up. Who knows how long this farce would have continued otherwise. As for you, you won't be getting any dinner tonight, that's for certain. No, no, anything but dinner. I think I was employing three brothers in disguise this entire time. I thought I'd be changing my vocation as a detective anytime soon. By the by, I haven't seen Enog and Kennog, have you? Usually when they go this long without going underfoot, it means they're up to something. I'd be grateful if you track them down and send them my way. They're peskier than a pack of pixies. But even so, I'd rather keep them where I can see them. That's the watch taken care of. We never did get that key.
Oh, you mean this key right here?
You mean to say you picked it up, and no one's even noticed it's missing? Ah, splendid. I shall open the door, and then you'll escort us into our foray. After all, everyone knows that the only thing that brings you more joy than being of service to your fellow man is adventure. Indeed, your adventurous spirit calls you toward ever greater challenges, no matter how staggeringly ill-advised or outright suicidal. But fair, I suppose. Isn't it just? Hurry along now, there are secrets to be found here, and we'll be the ones to bring them to light, and possibly to market, depending. Huzzah. Maybe you'll even get a share of the spoils. A small one, mind. Sure. I got a bad feeling about this. What's lurking around the corner, I wonder? Locked. Which bodes well for us finding something worth our time within. Assuming we can even get it open. The moment of truth, then. Why didn't you just use that instead of the key back there? Why don't you just use the key here? I should definitely leave. What's this? Oh, that was easy. Intruders sighted, eliminating with extreme prejudice. I'm gonna go that way. You guys go ahead and keep throwing bombs at these things. Huzzah! We're amazing. What have you done? We just saved a girl, so we did. Hey there, girlie. That's quite the outfit you've got on. Why did you put on a blindfold? Wicked white. The machine, life forms. I, for one, am very confused. Machine life forms? What are you talking about? And why didn't you blow up? I am 2P. Call me 2P. The rest can wait. The machine life forms must be stopped. To do that, you must reach the heart of the ruins. Come. We must. She definitely should not have looked like that, laying down. Seems weird about this girl. Kanag, don't you dare. How bloody stupid are they? Listen, sinner, I know you've put you through a lot of trouble already, but I need you to stop them before they dig themselves any deeper. At this rate, someone's going to get hurt. Sure, why not? Enter the excavation tunnels. Another door? Who needs this many doors? And what's with airport food? Sealed for defensive protocols, I believe. These guys actually have some special lockpicks. That go boom. Protocols, schmotocols. We got something for this immovable object. Unstoppable force. That's right. They seem to think that everything is a nail. Because they have a very boomy hammer. Does look like a Voth face mask, doesn't it? See the eyes and then the mouth. Not Voth, Vanu. Mm-hmm. Oh, there went the lock. Huzzah! How'd you like that? I'm sure you were told to keep us from getting into trouble or some such nonsense, right? Well, generally. But who took care of those machines? Us. Who got the door open? Us. Who's gonna find out what's in there? Us. Sure, whatever. The copied factory, now accessible. Got those copied pastas? All right. More than 30 minutes, huh? That will be fine. And the exit to Colusia. Nope. We go on journal. Moving forward sounds good. Ah, yes, Master Chai told us to expect you. The emergent's already filling up with people from all persuasions, free and bonded, citizens and non-citizens. But for you, our guest of honor, we've reserved a place at the front. Right this way, sir. Doing all right, bud?
Go on, dear.
I'm gonna grab some water while we do this cutscene.
Thank you all for gathering here today. But before going any further, could I ask the free citizens of Yulmore to look around? Tis a sight none of us would ever have seen under Lord Forthry's rule. Not only do we stand in the familiar presence of those we once called the Bonded, but today we welcome the peoples of the Derelicts and Gate Town too.
Cool.
Today we welcome the Warriors of Darkness, come to bear witness to Yulmore's new beginning.
Awesome.
As you know, an election was recently held, at the end of which I had the honor of being chosen to succeed Lord Forthry. You place great faith in me, and I promise to do my utmost to live up to your expectations, and I will seek always to carry out the duties of this office with integrity and fairness. Always, I say, but not forever. Let it be known that I do not intend to hold this post indefinitely. I consider myself but an acting mayor who will serve only for the interim, while Yulmore is reshaped according to a new set of values.
Kitty says hello.
No longer can we think of ourselves as divided, as the free and the bonded, citizens and non-citizens. The systems put in place by Lord Forthry must be undone. But even as we tear down the old, we must give thought to the new, to what manner of nation Yulmore should become. Whatever the answer may be, it cannot be decided by one man alone. And so I propose that an open forum be held, that we might all discuss how best to strive towards a better future. However, there can be no talk of the morrow unless we first address the issues of today. Securing new sources of food, rebuilding relations with our neighbors, re-establishing industry. There is much and more that needs to be done. Too much for a mere man of business. And so I pledge instead to do everything in my power to ensure our city's security and stability while we all work together to see these problems solved. The road before us will not be easy, and I know full well how daunting the prospect of honest labor may seem to some of you. But we must accept the reality of our circumstances. We must move forward. This much we owe to ourselves and to the brave heroes who risked their lives to bring back the night. Once we have shored up our city's foundations and regained some semblance of normality, let us reconvene to speak of the future. Until then, I humbly ask that you lend me and each other your strength for Yulmore!
Good job. Yep, purr away, kitty. Kitty knows my computer to put itself to sleep. There we go. There's a buffalo. That was a fine speech, Master Chai. I believe your words stirred every soul in attendance. Stirred them to action, I hope. If I've learned anything from all of this, it's that change begins with the individual. It is but a matter of finding the strength to take the first step. Assuming my fellow Yomorans can, it shall be my honor and privilege to help them walk this road we have chosen. But we must not forget the individuals who made all these changes possible. Were it within my power, I would carve a tribute to your heroism into the very stone upon which this city stands. I hate to change the subject, darling, but now that you have officially taken office, have you given any thought to your mayoral seat? That's fine, whatever. We will not be moving into the emergent, dearest. It's too big for one thing, and too far from the people for another. We'll retain our current residence, and I will govern here in the parlor. Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. I much prefer the view from the parlor. Begging your pardon, Master Chai, but have you time for a word? Huh. Yes, of course. Haven't? Aye, 'tis me. I liked your speech, but there's folk outside these walls as don't even have enough food to last till tomorrow, and more who are counting their crumbs. If you have planned to change that, I want to help set things in motion. Oh, there'll be much to discuss. No sooner do I take office than my work begins in earnest. Well, I suppose I brought it upon myself. Thank you again for your help, Peter. I hope to see you again before long. What a day. I don't know what it means exactly, but I do know I've gotten plenty to think about. I sense we all have a great deal to consider. I resolved to remain here until such time as your more future was secured, but it's clear to me now that the city's in capable hands. I have every confidence that we will find their way. I believe it's time we went on ours. So Arthur's leaving too, is he? It seems that everyone's moving on. Everything is changing. I've been thinking about what I should do in all of this. Like as I told you, I spent most of my life dreaming about living here with my friends. In paradise. That paradise is gone, but something better has taken its place, and I reckon I want to be a part of that too. This Yulmore for the people Master Chai is going on about ain't going to build itself after all. Not that I'm much of a builder. Me and my friends will find a way to make a difference, though. Help keep things changing for the better. A far nobler dream than the one which we clung to before. Sorry, a far nobler dream than the one which you clung to before. And I, for one, am happy to say that we share. Whatever path you choose, I pray for your success. Well, when you put it like that, there's no going back now, is there? We've got a few ideas on how we can do our bit. It's just a matter of taking the first step. Often our words a satisfied smile, seemingly content with the state of Yulmore. Truly, to see Kai Shur thus inspired by our actions is inspiring in itself. Yet, however much I may wish to stay and see what comes of his efforts in Yulmore, we have matters of our own to attend to. Come, we should return to the Crystal Tower. Mayhap Beck-Lug's studies have borne fruit in our absence.
Oh, behave yourself.
Pieter, have you got a moment? I've been wanting to have a word. Is it true you're an expert botanist?
It's just one of my many, many talents.
Is there anything you can't do? Alvino says you've been dealing with the Boutique of Splendors and all, and not just anybody can do that. Anyhow, I ask because I was hoping to get your help with something. A bit of a project of mine as it goes. Since I decided to stay here in Yulmore, I've been trying to find ways for people like me to contribute to the future of the city. And the thing is, I've never learned a trade or anything like that, and so I was struggling to come up with ideas. After a lot of thinking, I put together a pretty decent plan, but I could do with your professional opinion and maybe a bit of help, if you're up to it. What do you say?
Oh, sure.
It's for good cause, I promise. I've asked a couple of old mates to meet me outside the beehive, so I'll see you there.
All right.
Beehive, huh? Let's see what's up. Oh, behive yourself? Oh, beehive. But first things first, let me introduce you. This here's Anfrig, who serves the drink shaken, not stirred. Yes, the saying goes around here, fancy a shake. Reactions vary, as I'm sure you imagined. It's a pleasure to meet you. And this is Botsazia. I also work in the beehive, though my talents tend more toward whining and dining, winding and grinding, whatever the patrons desire. Anyway, a friend of Kaisho's a friend of ours. We grew up together in Gate Town, close as family. All three of us are orphans, and so we had to stick together to survive. We shared everything we had, right down to our last crust of... whatever was available. That's why we promised to look after each other, that we'd find a way to Yulmore, no matter what it took. But Anfring and I were chosen, while Kaishua was left behind. I can't tell you how glad I was to be reunited with him after so long apart. I've been through a lot, him more than most, but we're all here now. I never thought I'd see the day. What's the problem? I hate to say it, but the way things are going, there may not be reason for us to stay in Yulmore. Not so much has changed since the fall of Volthroy, and business at the beehive has really dried up. I'm all for the city becoming a fairer place to live. We need to face facts. At this rate, places like the beehive will struggle to stay afloat. If we were to be let go, the chances of us finding similar work here would be slim at best. You're not thinking of leaving Yulmore, are you? Mm-hmm. To be honest, we don't have much choice. Oh. Whoa. I said I'd sort something out, didn't I? I've got a plan to bring visitors to Yulmore. I want the two of you to be a part of it. This is why I brought Pieter here. His skills as a botanist are going to solve all of our problems, I swear. What? Well, how wonderful it is to see my employees engaged in such lively conversation. Oh, the Queen Bee. Sorry, sir. I'll get back behind the bar. No, as you were. In fact, Mistress Moen and I were discussing ways in which the beehive's fortunes might be improved. It was then that we overheard you, and my ears pricked up when you mentioned the possibility of attracting new customers to Yulmore. Given the current state of affairs, this would be most welcome. Would you share your ideas with me, young man? Oh. I ain't a businessman or nothing. You'll have to excuse me if I'm off the mark here, but it seems to me, under Lord Volthroy, Yulmorans forgot what it means to actually work for a living, and most of the old industry is disappearing altogether. Still, cute cat girl, I know, right? It's part of this mission, whatever it is. Still, there are a few things left over from those days that we can put to good use. Such as? The entertainment. Love the hairstyle. Yeah, it is very nice. Your warrants ain't the only ones who like to have good knees up, you know. If we open up the City of Final Pleasures to visitors, we'll be raking in the gill. And what better way to do that by telling everyone about the beehive? Of course, word of mouth will only get us so far. But if you put me in charge of promoting our establishment, I'll do whatever it takes to bring in people from every corner of Norvront. House of Pleasure. I say, your enthusiasm is positively infectious, and for a self-confessed amateur, I find you remarkably persuasive. Huh. Oh, no. I, for one, think it's a marvelous idea. Wouldn't you agree? Well, yes, it certainly is in line with Master Chai's aim to foster trade with outsiders. As far as I can see, the beehive stands only to gain from this most worthy of endeavors. I'm therefore placing you in charge of advertising the beehive. Huh? Since I have a vested interest in the success of the undertaking, the Boutique of Splendors will gladly grant rewards for bringing much-needed custom to our doorstep. But first you'll need to look the part, and I have the perfect ensemble in mind. It's like, wrong voice. In the meantime, I'd have the two of you resume your duties. When the time comes, I should like you to provide assistance in any way that you can. My knowledge and expertise are at Kaishur's disposal, sir. I gather you are here at the lad's request, yes? I can only guess as to what that may entail. I dare say you shall become clear enough soon enough. I bid you good evening. Sure. See ya. This is going to be another one of those hunts for collectibles, I'm guessing. Bye. You look nice. I'm surprised you recognize me in this getup. You look quite different. I have to tell you, I ain't used to wearing anything like this. Still, if I'm to advertise a place like the Beehive, I suppose I've got to look the part. Not that it really matters for our first task, though. While I was getting measured for my outfit, I was thinking of how we could convince everyone to come and spend their hard-earned coin in the Beehive. Quite the place. Rather than shouting it from the rooftops, it'd be a lot easier if we gave out flyers everywhere. I ain't just talking about a handful, though. I'll need hundreds, and that means I'll need paper, ink, something to print them with. That last one's the trickiest, but it'll speed things up with no one's business. You think you could get those for me? Oh, there was one other thing. Oh, right. Payment. Of course, I ain't expecting you to do it for free. I'll be getting scripts and whatnot from Moen, and I'll send a few your way. That sound all right to you? Sure. Thanks, I owe you one. Or I will, once everything's been sorted out. All you have to do is bring me the stuff for the flyers, and I'll take it from there. Cool. Quest complete. Custom deliveries unlocked. Kaishur. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, and there's a triple triad over there. Just in time. You're here just in time to watch me play triple triad. All right. Got everything. It ain't got to be perfect. Whatever you have will probably be fine. Items sought by Kaishur fall into 3 categories. Several hand search item by crafting method. Materials necessary to craft the collectibles he seeks will be purchased in the Aetherite Plaza. Likewise, the several of land items Treasure items and gathering method. Lunch on fish, display location, use a metal spinner. Higher the item's collectability, the higher the reward. All the usual stuff. Raven coal. Okay. Raven coal. That can be found. Calusia, stone gazer. Okay. Let's see. Normally, I'm rather disinclined to speak to those who would interrupt my wine tasting sessions. For Triple Triad, I'm willing to make an exception. All right, let's do it. Oh. I go first? Ugh. Weak on the right. On the left, I should say. Blue wins. Dugouts this day, and perhaps this was yours. Enjoy it while it lasts. Okay. So what I need is Raven Coal, which is a Calusia Stone Gazer. But first, I need to check on this mission nearby, because there was something nearby for me to do. Overwrought Ondor. Right here, I believe.
You've returned. What of the ancients? How did we soothe their rancor?
Well, we did a mission. It was easy.
You mean the beast escaped? You've not released the tormentors. Terrible creation indeed, if we can slip the bonds of the ancients. And yet, it is relief to know that we did not slight the old ones, that it was not our deed which summoned forth this fiend. I will swim back to the couch and consult my comrades. We must think on a strategy. Though huge in size, the beast is swift, elusive. My kin would be glad to have your aid in seeking its tracks. Finless ones do best when there is no water and the sea is yet to reclaim our home. Come to the ocean floor, land dweller. Come and hunt the beast.
Cool. All right. So that's something for me to do later. So give me just a moment. I'll be right back.
All right, let's see here. We are trying to do the copied factory. But in the meantime, I'm going to gather as much of this raven coal as I can. I'm going to grab 2 raven coals. I think that'll probably max that out. So, Kalusia. Good luck. Thank you. Okay. So where's raven coal? Stone gazer. The reason I'm doing this is I really do need some. Oh crap! I'm gonna do this too. Stone gazer. Okay, so stone gazer is just southwest of the ladder, southeast of the ladder, but I just saw something for me to do to level up, so we're gonna do that instead because I really do need to level up my bard. I'm going to try to hit all of these fates for leveling up as I can. Valkyrie. Need you hanging around a bit. I need to set this crystal as my home, otherwise all the work I do on this is going to go through for naught. Oh, and they freaking killed my bird already. All right, back here. Let's continue. Where's the discordant? Okay, I was gonna say. I'll be fine. Just being an idiot.
believe I've bitten off more than I can chew at this point. And down we go. That's why I made a home point in Tamara, so I can continue without losing all my progress. Come and get me. I don't want to face all these guys at once. That's the thing. Very good. And yet we have done it again. So close. To get a lot of experience, though. Anything else? Alright. Back to using my amazing botany powers. Hey, look! There's something for me to pick up over here. What's this? What's this? There's our unspoiled mature tree that I'm harvesting from. Rarefied white oak log, huh? Okay. Got two really nice ones. Alright, now what I need to do just to the southeast of the elevator. Is it Stone Gazer? Is that what I'm looking for? Yep. Computer keeps falling asleep. That may be it right there. Raven Gold, baby. All right. Grab this first, because I have a need. Well, let's go. Three Raven Coals. Okay, that's exactly what I needed. Of max collectability. And, I mean, while I'm here, let's try this out. And we'll grab two of the Colossian Miscellany. Okay. So let's head back to Yulmore. And see how we're doing. So I grab three at max collectability. Oh, got everything. It ain't got to be perfect. Whatever you have will probably be fine. Item level 70 or higher. Blah 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 blah. We don't need to see all this every single time. Okay, Ravencoal. If you grind this down and mix it with water, we'll have ink for flyers. So clever, isn't it? Oh, bloody hells, I'm amazed. You've really taken it to another level with this. Kaishur accepts the delivery. After making a successful delivery, you begin to earn Kaishur's trust. With each successful delivery, Kaishur will grow more and more satisfied with your efforts. Fill the gauge completely, and Kaishur's satisfaction level will increase, giving you the opportunity to learn more about your business partner. You can make up to 6 deliveries in a given week, deliver the items Kaishur needs, and deliver them often to win the trust and praise of your new business partner. Yes, we'll do this, and this is amazing. Grind it down. Oh, this is amazing. This is a new level. Well, we've got everything we need for the flyers. All that's left is to print them. Very high quality ink, I must say. Foster Zig and Anfrig offered to help, so I gave them a load of flyers to put around the villages near Lilmore. I even convinced the Queen Bee to let us attach free drink vouchers to them. No one in the right mind would turn down an offer like that, so we've had a steady stream of new customers. Giving them away a bit of booze is one thing, getting them to stay is another, and most of them left after the free one. Oh, judging by the way they were necking their drinks and gulping at the dancers, they're definitely having a good time. I wonder what the problem was. From what I gather, those two over there are from Wright. Maybe we should ask them what they think of the beehive. Oh yes, good idea. Good plan. Oh
You're not here to kick us out, are you? Oh, nothing could be further from my mind. I was hoping you might share your impressions of our establishment. You're asking what we think of the place. Anyone that gives away booze like this for nothing is all right in my book. And I love the interior. What is the word? Gaudy? No. Vibrant. Yes, that's it. Well, if you're happy, then so are we. And yet we're not seeing a lot of people coming back after their first visit. Could it be the food and drink out of their liking? Perish the thought. The complimentary beverage is one of the finest things I've ever tasted. Oh, I shall savor it while it lasts. We'd like to have another, maybe try some of the food, but we simply can't afford to. For the price of a single steak, we could feed ourselves for a week. I'll have a word with the manager and see if there's something we can do about it. Thank you for your time. I think gaudy was the right word. Satisfaction up, Kaishur. I'm now a backer of the Beehive. Kaishur is pleased with your efforts and now considers you a backer of the Beehive. We just said that. There's still so much work to be done if the Beehive is to continue contributing to Yulmore's economy. To that end, Kaishur has a new favor to ask of you. All right, what else? I should have realized this sooner, but the Beehive only caters to the rich. And most people in Novrod just can't afford what we're charging. The trouble is, it's the ingredients that pushes the prices up. As for the booze, we've got to be cheaper alternatives. I reckon we should expand the menu to include more affordable options. Well, that way there'll be something for everyone. Well, that's easier said than done. Quality doesn't come cheap, you know. Oh, well, you're not wrong there, dear. Have you forgotten about Yulmore's foremost barkeep? There's a lot more to my job than mixing drinks morning, noon, and night. I could put together a whole selection that won't cost an arm and a leg. Oh, I like the sound of that. The food, on the other hand, will take a lot more effort. I learned a few recipes during our days in Gatetown that only use basic ingredients. I should be able to adapt those into something a bit more befitting the Beehive. I'll have to ask you to bring me the supplies, though. My duties prevent me from leaving the Beehive for too long, so I'll give you a list of things I need. Oh, we'll sort it out, don't you worry. I can start with the villagers of Calusia, and if I don't find what we need, I can start casting the net a bit wider. Tell you what, why don't you leave all the running around and haggling to me, while you take care of the stuff that needs an expert's touch? How's that sound? Oh yeah, sure, let's do it. All right, let's get cracking. Huzzah! Customs deliveries list for Kaishur has been updated. To view a new list, speak with Kaishur and select Make a Delivery. How are the cooking supplies coming along? Amarang seasonings. Have I already got some of these? I do! Alright. How are the cooking supplies coming in? That's the seasonings you want. If you sprinkle a bit of spice and that on top, it makes all the difference. Well, hello, what's this? Blimey, I wasn't expecting this sort of quality. Oh, nicely done. Level up. If it happily accepts the delivery. Okay, enhanced GP regulation. Not regurgitation. Regeneration. Let's see, what's the word I'm looking for? No, that's not it. Not that either. Pain and pleasure, orchestra control. Alright. Alright, we got some goodies. Okay, so. I think I've done that. Let's see what else I can pick up from Botany, because I believe I had the best gear I could buy from Botany, but not all of it. There's stuff missing. Over here, script exchange. Awesome. Awesome. We made some headway. So we got both of those. And all of these. And I got the rings. Boots. Earrings. Necklace. Bracelet. Okay, that was the whole reason I wanted to do that. I got everything I need. Awesome. Okay, well, I've got everything. Gideon singing the song of his people. He's like, I'm so bored. All right. Well, cool deal. That's what I needed. So, what else is there that I would maybe want? The folklore tokens. Yep, I think it's folklore time. Okay. Well, all right. White out logs. Let's do it. Let's see, what else are we missing? I'll hold this in as needed. All right, I'm going to hold off on this for a moment. I think I just outsmarted myself. I did. All right. Whoops. I removed something I really didn't want to remove, but we're good now. That goes there. Okay, so from here, I'm good for now. I can do that botany stuff on my own time. We're at 52 minutes on forming a party in the copied factory. That's a virtue, deeds of cruelty. Let's check in the Tempest, because I feel like they implied we were about to start another mission in the Tempest. And if not, we're good. Alright, J.K. Lawling. Alright, let's see how we are on gemstones.
Doubtless we disappointed by the paltry selection I've offered at the moment, but I'm stuck here, whether or not either of us like it. So you may as well have a look.
That's a nice card. The writing map's definitely what I would need next. Which I need 40 more to get that. Alright, fine. Down to deeds of vows of virtue, deeds of cruelty.
Here, Gatekeep.
Oh, do you have business with the Crystal Exarch? Just say the word, and I'd be happy to escort you to the ocular.
Well, yes, very much so.
Welcome back. We are given to understand the new mayor has taken office in Yulbor.
Indeed. Our good friend Master Chai is elected by popular vote, and after some considerable soul-searching, chose to accept the post. It's a shame you weren't able to attend his inaugural speech, but I've no doubt you will see more of him in the future. But tell me, how fared you in preparing the White Aura site? Our work did not proceed quite as expected. In your absence, we had a frank discussion on the principles of soul transference, and concluded at length that White Auracite was ill-suited for our purposes. But Oriange, did you not say that compared with the massy soul of an Ascian, the Stoa could house one of ours with ease? That I did, and armed as we are with Bilec's invaluable insight, 'twould indeed prove a trifling matter, were we to disregard the inviolable link betwixt mind and soul, a link which would, we did blatantly realize, be weakened most perilously in the process of rendering our souls dormant, as our sight doth require. Thus, the shedding of these fleshly simulacra, and the surfeit of aether which comprises them, would in all likelihood deprive us of our psyches as well.
It would theoretically be possible to channel your mind into the Arasite instead, but we would be more than likely sacrifice your souls in the process, which is why we've abandoned that plan, and indeed devoted our time to finding a means by which mind and soul might be transported together.
Then we're no closer to a solution than when we first began.
It's a vexing conundrum indeed, and one which the Crystal Exarch has posited a most intriguing solution.
When our discussions turned to the transfers of memories and the psyche, I could not help but be reminded of a technique with which I have personal experience. Peter, do you recall what we learned of my eyes from our encounter with Dogger and Unel? I speak of the royal isle of Allegan Imperial line, gifted to my forebears through the blood and memories of the ancient Allegans. It is by this gift that I am able to control the Crystal Tower.
If we were able to gain an understanding of the technology by which the Allegans were able to accomplish this transference, perhaps we could then keep mind and soul together.
Imagine, if you will, a device like unto a soul crystal, replete not only with our worldly memories, but also the bountiful energies of the soul.
That is our current avenue of investigation, and we will follow it wheresoever it leads.
All right. While we are thus engaged, I think it best that Pietro return to the source and inform Kryl and the others of our findings.
Agreed. I imagine Tatara will be relieved to hear we've made progress of a sort. Then I would beg leave to relay our findings onto Thancred and Rin, and to assist where I may in their investigations of the empty.
Oh, yes, please do. Should we have need of your counsel, we'll not hesitate to summon you. See ya.
Give our regards to Tataru, would you?
Of course.
Meow. Kitty has important business to discuss with the wall that he just ran into because zoomies. Okay. Swine, I think is it. Just kidding. I meant Journey said.
That's close, Rod.
Actually, while I'm here, well, we're 66% of the way there on that one up there, so I guess I'd better finish it. Just a single bicolor gemstone. Well, I got some experience anyway. Oh, another one right there. I love this mount. This mount seems very Pietro to me.
Hey, success. 12 bicolored gemstones this time around. Alright. Okay, back to Journey's Head, and we'll try to do this other thing here. We're alive. More importantly, hey, where's the treasure? I was promised treasure. Sorry, bucko. Alright, so we'll see. Did he end up going where he said he was going to go? Seems that answer is no. Okay, well. Off to vows of virtue and deeds of cruelty. To Revenant's Stole. Over 60 minutes in, I've got 6 of the 24 that I needed. That's a rule. I just don't know what's going on. Before I do, I'm going to go to Dancer just in case I need to abort. Peter, you're back. How did everything go in the first? Wait, don't tell me. Crowl will be here shortly, and she'll want to hear too. No, she's just tending to the others. Their bodies, I mean. God, I don't even think they get used to saying that. Anyhow, if you can tell us everything the moment she gets here. I'm speaking to Tataru. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. Recommended you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I've carried out the treatment as per Master Matoya's instructions. It should slow the destabilization of their corporeal ether quite significantly. But tell me, how fare our friends in the first?
Well, you know, they're having a good time. We found a solution, then it wasn't right. And then we found another solution, and it also wasn't right.
So this Becklug's the first to lead an authority on soulcraft, are they? Sounds promising.
And Urianger's proffered solution of white auracite is rather ingenious now that I think of it. Well, while they press on with their preparations, you may rest assured we will continue to do our part here.
Excellent.
Oh, you're back.
Hey there, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. There's a hey now.
And none the worse for wear, I see.
Hey, Estinian, what's up?
Estinian! Oh, thank the gods! We've been worried sick. Did you lose your link pearl or something?
The situation in Garlemald has become more complicated.
Oh?
I was making my escape from the capital when I ran into one of yours, Riol. He thought it best we come straight here.
Definitely want to hear this story.
More complicated how?
Where to begin? After entering the Empire via Razat Han, I went about my mission of investigating Black Rose. It was then, inside a provincial factory, that I encountered the one who styles himself Shadow Hunter, Gaius Baelsar. Our goals being apparently aligned, we joined forces and ventured on into the heart of the capital, to the very Imperial Palace itself.
Love the music in the background.
There, we found a man whom all assumed dead. But his soul lives on. And he has wrested back his flesh. Xenos Ye Galvus.
Yikes. I'm pretty sure I killed him dead last time.
Nor did the surprises end there. For no sooner had we arrived than he murdered his sire in cold blood.
Yick.
The Emperor is dead.
Yay?
This sent Gaius into a rage, and he charged in, blade drawn.
Oh, I seem to remember something.
What's wrong?
Oh, so does Kyle. Strong memory, huh? I've seen him in action, his body at least. You will not best him alone. Nay, death will not come easily to that thing. If you would join me, then by all means. For what good it will do. The Black Wolf and the Azure Dragon. I suppose this will suffice. Come then. Oh, the simple pleasures of one's own flesh. Truly, there is no place like home. Abomination. Whatever he is, Pietro is barely a match for him if we stay here much longer. Emperor Varus, your radiance, are you all right? We may wear out our welcome. Of course, who's going to get blamed? Your radiance, no. Ah, even the most meddling sport must be spoiled. The world conspires to bore me, but I have no cause to remain. I leave these vermin to you. Xenos! Well, any bright ideas? Just one. Nice. shot. Ah. The radiance. Intruders have taken flight. I repeat, the intruders have taken flight. Deploy all available Magitech armor. We cannot let them escape. Unable to commence duty while using the duty finder. Well, I guess we'll leave the duty finder then. Alert. Intruders detected the Imperial Way. All units, converge. So, stop them. Keep moving. Wow. There's no end to them. Go to a Protorum. That's familiar. This same Belzar. Pay for your crimes, traitor. An Imperial Guard with it there. On my mark. I think not. Damn it. This way. Quickly. We make ourselves easy marks by moving together. I suggest we split up. All right, then. I'll take the low road, so to speak. See you outside. Stay safe. Stinging warm blood. Connecting corridor. Principal dynamics. Well, someone's been busy. Top prototype, Arch Ultima. And you would buy my way, would you? Oh, so be it. Come, Nidhogg, lend me your strength. That's cool. All kinds of cool. Except, what is that man doing to that poor Ultima? Okay, synthesize RSI function. The battle day is down now. Oh, we're doing good with sample. 14. Not working. Ready another sample. One taken from Casper Mabanya. Already sampled there. That's 12. Juice generator output to maximum. Activate the Magitech field. Full power. Works, it works. Our ultimate is unstoppable. Unstoppable, eh? Let's just see about that. Nidhogg, show him your fury.
Taste my lance.
Kalianthana Machina. Now, where are you, Gaius? Levels no longer synced. head.
Are you alright?
Kind of.
Peer into my past, did you?
Oh, yeah. So you kicked some butt, actually. Nidhogg was pretty awesome.
Well, I didn't quite relive the experience as you did, but I bore witness to it all.
I'm still not sure what I think of this gift of yours. But no matter. Our confrontation was cut short when the Imperial Guard arrived. It was then that Xenos took his leave, citing boredom.
Yes, he does.
Their research into the Echo could bear such fruit. Escaping death, jumping from one body to the next, and returning to his own after all this time. He is an Ascian in all but name.
It beggars belief, aye. But no more than a hero traversing the rift between worlds.
You're not wrong there.
My concerns are far more prosaic. With the Emperor dead and the Crown Prince missing, the Empire is in disarray. Until order is restored, assuming it even possible, we needn't fear an Imperial reprisal. And for reasons of his own, Xenos took it upon himself to rid the world of Black Rose. Riol has already gone to apprise the Alliance leaders of these developments. We may leave the matter in their hands for now.
Then perhaps we have seen the last of the fighting at Gimlet. Though, if it comes to civil war, I cannot help but fear for the provinces.
Right.
Ah, I'd nearly forgotten to ask. What became of Gaius? Did he not escape with you?
That he did, but we parted ways shortly after leaving Garlemald. He claimed another threat had arisen which demanded his attention. He didn't elaborate, but the absence of some device or other in the capital gave him reason to believe they're planning something.
Ooh.
Lest you worry, I believe he has well and truly shed the Black Wolf's pelt. Conquest is no longer his objective. We may safely leave him to his own devices.
Well, it's nice to have one less foe to worry about, even if we do have a mysterious new threat to look out for instead.
Indeed.
Speaking of which, I'll see that Riol and Al Shinobi are made aware. Though we still know next to nothing, it can't hurt to be vigilant.
Well then, with Black Rose nipped in the bud, I believe I've fulfilled my part of the bargain.
That's true, but with the Archon still slumbering away, we were hoping you might agree to stay with us for a little bit longer.
Sorry, but I'm not inclined to extend my contract. Gaius isn't the only one with business to attend to.
What business have you got, Justinian?
Thank you for your help then, Estinian. I see why Alphino admires you so.
I mean, he's a Sinian. Of course he admires him.
Farewell, my friend. See that you don't make a habit of dozing off in battle.
No promises.
I suppose we should all be getting on then. As ever, we will see to the Archon's needs. In the meantime, why not get some rest? You've more than earned it. Go on.
Sure. You must be shattered after all that hopping back and forth between worlds. Why not stay here and rest a while? I'm sure Luke can manage without you. But they've got enough science to help them, if you ask me. And they didn't. Meanwhile, in Garlemald, traitors, you would dare defy Lord Nerva the throne. Civil War. Onward. Before this day is done, victory shall be ours. Boring, boring, boring. Did you think I find it amusing? Like dogs herding cattle to a slaughterhouse. That's you. Your soul is... Wait. Who are you? Before your majesty, I am but another dog, lost in want of a new master. A hunting dog, if you wish it so. For I know full well the prey you would seek next. Zodiac. Meanwhile, in Yulmore in the First. So many simultaneous events. Did you hear? The mayor's reopening Daedalus Stoneworks, and they're looking for laborers. There's talk of resettling some of the old abandoned villages, too. They're even laying in on free Talos to help anyone willing to make the move. Free Talos. Well, you guys get packing. Steady work, board, and lodging. If that's not a recipe for hope, I don't know what is. Hope. Yes, so long as I yet live, I would see that feeble flame rekindled. 'Tis my destiny to see our dream fulfilled. Vows of virtue, deeds of cruelty.
Peter, may I ask you a favor? I'm not normally one to pry, but Philemon has been oddly distracted ever since you came back to us to tell of your travels in the First. Would you go and see if she's all right?
Ulda?
Peter, my, what a pleasant surprise. If you've come to inquire after the Archons, fear not. Master Matoya's treatment has proven effective in stabilizing their corporeal aether. We mustn't grow complacent, however. Potent though these magics may be, they're not without limits. We can only hope they can afford us enough time for the Crystal Exarch to complete his work. If only we go with you to the First and help. So if only we go with you to the First and help.
There's the right voice. Pardon the interruption, but I come bearing urgent news. Ah, Peter. It's been far too long, my friend.
Hi.
Forgive me. I don't believe we've been formally introduced. Maxima, former Garlean ambassador, I remain here in Eorzea, under the auspices of Commander Adolin. offering what counsel I can in the hopes of resolving the present conflict with the Empire.
Ah, yes, I've heard stories of a defector from Garlemald. But never mind that. You said you have urgent news?
Indeed. As you may have heard, the Imperial capital is in turmoil, and a sizable portion of the Garlean forces have been recalled from the Gimmet Dark. With their numbers so greatly diminished, the main host of the Alliance has withdrawn, leaving the Alamegan resistance to keep watch over the border. And it is there we have welcomed a most unexpected visitor who claims that this de-escalation may belie growing dangers and unforeseen threats.
Oh?
Commander de Adeline has arranged for an impromptu meeting to discuss these revelations. He has also requested a representative from the Scions to attend as well, although it is clear to whom he wished to extend this invitation.
It seems time is of the essence. Well, you'll not be attending this meeting alone. Though I'm not as well versed in the affairs of city-states as our comrades, I see no reason to burden a single Scion with all this. You're welcome to come.
Yes, of course. Then we must make for the Alamegan quarter in all haste.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get going, you two.
Quest accepted. Old enemies, new threats. Alright. I'm gonna go to the copied factory. Try to start that. Enemy's restroom. Burb. All right. Have I got enough water? Yeah, I'm good. There's something in here. Let's take a look at it. What a Philemon. Oh, Pieter, forgive me. I did not see you there. Ever since you spoke with me in the last moments of Minfilia, I find myself often thinking of the memories I shared with her. It was during one such moment of remembrance that a missive arrived from an acquaintance in Uldar. Even now I can scarcely believe the letter's contents, written as if in answer to my heart's lamentations. Such fortuitous timing is nothing short of a miracle. No less than your arrival here this day, I should think. I am about to depart for the Sultanate, to meet with my acquaintance, you see, and I cannot think of a better companion on this journey than you. Would you not indulge me with your company? I would not begrudge your absence, but if you are so inclined, that would mean more to me than you know. How could I refuse? You are too kind, my friend. We have to meet in the steps of Thal, in front of Estiman's Aesthetics. Pray go ahead. I'll be along shortly. The Alamegan Quarter. So this is not an Eldad, this is an Alamigo. I assumed it was Eldad because of the picture. Oh, there's another... Oh. There's lots of stuff for me to do around here. Wow, a lot of stuff. Okay. How much time do we got? 12 minutes? Well, let's do that one first. Mazeless Runner. All right, phone. What are you trying to contact me about? All right. Okay, my niece has dire need of me, and so I'm going to sign off for a little bit while I answer her questions. So, I'll be back. Verb. No, we're not doing that. No blue screens. No blue screens. We're just going to stop.